Hello students, this short tutorial will help you with the question, what is critical thinking? Developing critical thinking skills and demonstrating this in your forum discussion posts and essay writing is key to your success in this course. This task, however, is not easy for most of us, and in reality, it is a lifelong journey. As I stated in Unit 1, critical thinking is key in finding our path in taking action on social justice issues. A couple working definitions and examples to help. Academic and educator Bell Hooks argues that critical thinking involves first discovering who, what, where, and how of things. It is a way of approaching ideas that aims to understand core underlying truths, not simply that superficial truth that may be most obviously visible. Academics and educators Paul and Elder argue that critical thinkers are clear as to the purpose at hand and the question at issue. They question information, conclusions, and points of view. They strive to be clear, accurate, precise, and relevant. They seek to think beneath the surface, to be logical and fair. They apply these skills to their reading and writing as well as to their speaking and listening. On thinking systems and power, think economic systems, think socio-cultural systems. Ask yourself, what is the system, the organized way of doing things that is behind anything I, my family, my community is experiencing? Ask yourself, who has power within these systems? States educator and ethnic studies instructor Art Concordia. On thinking historically, think from past to present. Make connections between events, both big and small, that you, your family, your community have experienced over the last year, decade, or century. And as discussed in Unit 1, in your forum discussions and essay writings, you want to avoid and or challenge the three common pitfalls: the banking system, history remains in the past, and Eurocentric and heteropatriarchal dominant narrative. Pitfall number 1, avoid and or challenge the banking system. Don't regurgitate information or give synopsis of readings or assigned materials. In place, demonstrate your critical thinking by constructing your own analysis, arguments, and conclusions by synthesizing multiple and varied sources, journal articles, newspapers, your own lived experience, etc. Pitfall number 2, avoid and or challenge the idea that history remains in the past. In place, demonstrate your critical thinking by connecting historical themes and concepts to current issues and your lived experience. Pitfall number 3, avoid and or challenge the Eurocentric and heteropatriarchal dominant narrative. In place, demonstrate your critical thinking by including multiple narratives from a race, class, gender, and ethnic framework. Work towards an intersectional analysis. And in conclusion, remember that building your critical thinking skills is a long process that we will either begin in this class or continue to build in this class. This will not only be important for your success in the course, but critical thinking leads to activism.